Oh yeah, black sun in the hizzle, all for shizzle dizzle. We got an extra show here today. Y'all see the title. Zelensky will be here this Friday, and apparently a deal has already been worked out. So Zelensky is going to be part of the carving of Ukraine. He basically if you guys have ever seen the movie with Clint Eastwood, Telly Savalas, Carol O'Connor, um Donald Sutherland, there's a movie called Kelly's Heroes. What's going on, Chubbs? What's going on, Relax and Talk Sports? Chubbs and Relax and Talk Sports. Have you guys seen Kelly's Heroes? Have you guys seen Kelly's Heroes? What's up, my guy? What's up, man? What's up? Hello, Mr. Blackson. Hello, Chubbs, man. I hope you're feeling better. Um, I hope today's title makes you feel better, Chubbs. I know you're going through the pneumonia, walking pneumonia, man. But I hope this news makes you feel good, man. But Zelensky will be here. Well, he'll be at Mar-a-Lago Friday. I don't know if he's going to the White House or Mar-a-Lago. I would imagine he was probably going to Mar-a-Lago, or no, he might be going. You know what? I don't know the details of where he's going. What Trump said he's just going to be a meeting on Friday. So apparently Zelensky's eager to get here. Don't be surprised, y'all. Zelensky is eager to sign these papers, and that's what made me think about the movie Kelly's Heroes. I haven't. We'll check it out. Oh, Relax and Talk Sports. You're missing a classic. You're missing a classic with Clint Eastwood, Donald Sutherland, Carol O'Connor, and Telly Savalas. You're missing a classic. Kelly's Heroes is a classic. Carol O'Connor's the guy from All in the Family. Uh, in Heat of the Night, he's in it. He plays the general. And Clint Eastwood plays, I think, a lieutenant. Telly Savalas plays a sergeant. Yeah, he plays a sergeant. And Donald Sutherland, he plays, he's a tank operator. Classic movie, so I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's on. Damn. I guess I'm gonna have to spoil it for you because what's been pulled is a Kelly's Heroes move. It's a good movie, even if I spoil it for you. It's still a good movie because it's kind of obvious where the movie's going. But the movie takes place in Nazi Germany, World War II, and let's just say Kelly's Heroes. This whole thing with Russia and America and Zelensky. Russia, America, and Zelensky. Notice how I didn't say NATO. I didn't say Ukraine. I said Zelensky. So there's a scene in the movie where um, there's this Nazi tank operator of a Panzer. He's protecting this church. He doesn't know why he's protecting the church. Kelly's Heroes, which is Clint Eastwood, Telly Savalas, basically that whole platoon, they're like after this gold, right? They're after the gold. And so this Nazi, this Panzer operator, he's guarding it with his life. He's just him in a tank. He's guarding. He's like shooting. And Kelly's Heroes is like, dang, how are we gonna get in there, man? This mofo with the tank is crazy. One of the guys like, I'm sure he's a capitalist. Go in and negotiate with him. So Clint Eastwood gives that thing, that look. You know what I'm saying? You know that Clint Eastwood look like. And so Telly Savalas, Donald Sutherland, and Clee Sweeney was where they even play the damn the music to the good, bad, the ugly. So they're all walking. They're walking towards a tank now. Now this is the same tank that's been shooting at them, but I guess Donald Sutherland has a white flag, and they're just calmly just walking towards the tank. And so the guy in the tank obviously sees the white flag, so he's not firing at him no more. And they walk up to the tank, and they got the white flag, and he comes out. The German soldier, he comes out of the tank, and he's like, what do you guys want? And he's like, and they're like, we just want to get in that church. I must protect the church. He's like, no, 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 no. And he's like, something about um, Clint Eastwood and them said, you want to hurry up before the armed forces get here. And they're like, but you armed forces. And they're like, no, but you're Americans. They're like, yeah, we're Americans, but we're not part of the armed forces. They're obviously part of the armed forces, but they're fighting for a different reason. They want to get in that church because there's gold in that church. He's like, but you guys are Americans. They're like, look, there is $1 billion worth of gold in there. The Nazi guy, he's like, he opens his eyes. He's like, look, you either work with us and hurry up and blow this thing before the American forces get here. Because once they get here, none of us ain't going to get that gold. So needless to say, the Nazi guy turns the tank towards the church, blows the church up, and they all get the gold. They all get the gold, right? I'm sorry I'm spoiling for you, Rags and Talk Sport. It's a classic movie. It's still something you need to add to your collection, but it's a lesson in that movie. And now I'm seeing this thing being played out in real life with Trump, Putin, and Zelensky. Not UN. UN represents the forces. Kelly Heroes represents Trump and Vladimir Putin. The Nazi that was guarding the damn thing that was shooting at him represents Zelensky. Yes, yes, yes. Vladimir Putin, Trump, and Zelensky are going to carve up goddamn Ukraine. Zelensky's like, war? What war? He went from, I'm not signing anything to, I want to hurry up and sign. Yes, I'm coming, Trump. I'm coming, Trump. Because you guys have to understand that movie, Kelly's Heroes, to know what's going on. If you've never seen Kelly's Hero, you not know what's going to go on. But if you've seen Kelly's Hero, you know exactly what's going on. Because the deal is it's between Russia, America, and Zelensky. Let me read some of these comments already. Yeah, I spoiled it. I'm sorry. Spoiled it. I will watch it either way. Yeah, you're going to like it. And when you watch it, Relax and Talk Sports, you're going to understand what just happened with Zelensky, what just happened with Trump and Putin. You're going to get it because it just happened. And I'm just like, wow, Kelly's Heroes. So again, like I said in the movie, Kelly's Heroes is a part of an American platoon. But when they meet the Nazi guy, the guy was like, he's like, but you're the Americans. And they're like, no. We're Americans, but we're not here for the war. But you fight for America. No. There's gold in that thing, and we just need you to blow that thing up so we can all get the gold. You, me, everybody. And so, needless to say, Kelly's Heroes, everybody walks away with the gold. Jesus fucking Christ. Dude, blocking a damn intersection. What a fucking moron. Jesus Christ, it's always a fucking moron that want to block up traffic at 5 o'clock, man. I'm sorry, y'all. So, Jesus fucking Christ. It never ends. The stupidity never ends in Georgia with this traffic, man. Okay, so, yeah, sorry I spoiled it for y'all, but again, you guys need to watch it to understand what's going on between Putin, Trump and Zelensky. So yeah, Zelensky has totally forgot about the war, just like the Nazi did in Kelly's Hero. Once they said there's gold in that church, he was like, he had forgot about the war. He, what? His eyes lit up. You know, he had that one, like his eyes were all squinted, and they say there's gold in the damn church. He's like, so yes, yes. Um, Ukraine is going to be carved up. Now, if anybody wants to get mad over there, get mad at Biden. Get mad at Biden because Biden has put Ukraine in such debt to the U.S. So it's not. It's about business now. War? What war? War? You owe us money. See, Trump has taken America back to the days of business. When we had the frontier, when we were goddamn moving out west, you know, during construction after the Civil War, we were about business. Why do you think the goddamn Mexican-American War ended so fastly? Why all these conflicts we had with Canada, they ended fast because we were about business. This is how we ended wars back in the frontier time. Louisiana, California, Texas, yes, these were all business purchases. These were all business purchases. So Trump is taking it back to when we just bought up land. And so, yeah, the deal has been made. And I was wondering, how is Trump, remember I said, how is Trump going to come on top when it comes to making a deal? Even Putin didn't see this coming. Putin didn't even see this coming. Nobody saw this coming but Trump, man. And Trump goddamn made a deal. He's like, look, this is what we're going to do. You know, since you're in such debt to us, you owe us the rare earth, that being uranium and lithium. You owe us big time because the American people, us, y'all in the chat, have put your tax dollars into this war for the last 4 years. Okay? And what do we have to show for it? Let me say that again. We have put tax dollars into the war in Ukraine, and we're no longer buying, Putin is, and see, this is why Putin, y'all don't understand why Putin agreed to the securities, because he's part of the deal too. Oh man, Trump is such a genius. He's part of the deal too, and so is Zelensky. Trump has did the impossible. He has brought Zelensky and Trump and Putin to the table to both want to hurry up and get this deal done. Putin wants to hurry up, and goddamn Zelensky wants to hurry up. They want to end this war like now. Like Zelensky's on his way here. He'll be here by tomorrow? Today's Thursday. No. Today is Wednesday. No, today is Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. He'll be here by tomorrow. He cannot wait to sign this deal because he gets a cut. Russia gets a cut. We get a cut. Zelensky get a cut. Needless to say, this is my prediction. This is my opinion. Y'all take this with a grain of salt. I don't think, like I said, this is a whole Kelly's Hero scenario. I don't think UN gets a cut because they wanted to keep the war going. So no, UN, you don't get a cut. France, Macron, Boris Johnson, England, who else? Germany, Schultz, whatever. Y'all don't get a cut because y'all wanted to keep the shit going. So Trump and Putin made a deal, and they said, well, you know what? We got to shut Zelensky up. So bring him in the deal too. Now Zelensky's like, I can't wait. Trump, I'm coming tomorrow. I'm coming to sign. He's excited. I've never seen Zelensky this excited before. He's excited to come here tomorrow and sign away because he knows he's getting a cut. He's getting a cut. Yes. War. What war? What war? What war, y'all? What war? What war y'all talking about? What war? Ukraine, Russia, what? No, we're talking about them carving up Ukraine now. And I think Ukraine will get a cut. Ukraine will get a cut out of it because it's in Ukraine, so they're obviously going to get a cut. So everybody walks away with this happy. See, I thought going into this that everybody was going to be unhappy. No, everybody's happy. Everybody's going to be happy. There's going to be a lot of investments in Ukraine. There's going to be, in fact, Trump is talking about cutting some deals in Russia, opening back up the market with Russia, and I think that's a wonderful thing. So yeah, this is a beautiful situation, man. Only Trump can do this. Trump's mind, like I said, he's a straight businessman. He is a straight businessman, and he has worked out a deal where everybody's happy. Because I really didn't think nobody was going to be happy walking away from it. I thought Trump was going to. I thought Zelensky was going to be mad for sure, and I thought I keep saying Trump. Putin was going to be okay. Oh no, no, no! They're going to be happy with this because they all get a cut. They all get a cut from the minerals, from the natural element, and you know, um, if you're not happy with this as an American, I would just say, well, what do you get out of the deal? Let me talk to y'all in the chat. Let me talk to y'all. I want y'all to understand your tax dollars have been going to Ukraine, and what did you get out of the deal? You're getting something now because we're all going to benefit off the uranium. We're all going to benefit off of the lithium. You know we're going to benefit off the lithium. You know we're going to benefit off the lithium. I'm pointing to my phone as I say that. So, yeah, we're going to be prosperous. We're going to benefit big time from that. Big time. Trump talks about drill, baby, drill with the oil. What about the damn uranium and lithium? The rare earth resources. Do y'all realize that is, oh my gosh, just the lithium alone. We're going to be able to compete with China. We are going to be able to compete with China. Let me read some of these comments, y'all. Shout out to Relax and Talk Sports, Relax and Chubbs. Let me read a comment from Chubbs. One of the best war movies made, Donald Sutherland was, man, there you go with the negative. Huh? Ways Mari. Oh, I don't know who Mari is. Okay, I guess you're referring, but yeah, Chubbs, that was a classic movie. And it was one of the war movies that had a lesson. It had a true American lesson of capitalism. And it it's funny because it showed the paradigm shift of old empires and the new empire. The new empire being capitalism, the oligarchs, corporations ruling things. Now, y'all can argue and say, whether it's a good or bad thing, but what I'm saying is that it changed the perception of, like, it just was a lesson, and I never thought I'd see that lesson unfold in real life, and it did. After watching Kelly's Heroes years later, I see this played out in real life with the whole negotiation between Trump, Putin, and Zelensky. And it's like all parties can walk away happy. All parties can walk away happy. Ukraine will no longer be in debt to us. Um, Both Russia and Ukraine will be satisfied because they're both gonna, because Ukraine doesn't know how to utilize the sources. That's where we come in, and you know, Putin gets a cut of that, and then we're gonna make deals with Putin. So it's like, yeah, we're all gonna benefit. Ukraine, Russia, and U.S. We're all gonna benefit, man. This is why I can understand the mentality of war, 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 when you can talk peace, 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 and get a piece of the action. So yeah, I think who loses out is the NATO in Europe. They're actually going to win because Russia's going to sell oil back to them. They're going to open back up the lines of communication because they're going to realize, wait a minute, the one U.S. to put a battery in our back, now they're on the side of Russia. There's another important movie that I want y'all to check out too because there's a lesson in that movie too, and it kind of plays a part in that too, which involves the UN. So press the one if you guys seen Deep Cover with Larry Fishburne, Jeff Goldblum, um, Clarence William III. Press one in the chat if y'all seen Deep Cover. Press one in the chat if you guys seen Deep Cover because there's a lesson in that too. But it's definitely Kelly's Heroes takes the cake, but there's a small lesson of what Deep Cover did also. Let me see, spoiled it. I'll watch it anyway. Chubb says, one of the best war movies. I read that. Lon Devil said, my favorite movie. It's a good movie. It's like I said, y'all about to see that played in real life coming Friday when Zelensky hurries up and sign it. I'm telling y'all what's going on before he even signs the paper. Man, that's why, look, that's why I'm glad y'all come to this channel. You guys are subscribed here because I'm telling y'all what it is. But it's good news though, y'all. I'm bringing y'all good news. Like I said, because I was really worried about Ukraine getting the short end of the stick now. They're going to benefit off this. Everybody's going to benefit off this, man. Trump is one of the best deal makers of our time. He's one of the best deal makers of our time, man. He's no ordinary president. This man has made one of the best deals that Ukraine walks away happy, Russia walks away happy, and we as taxpayers are happy. Because whether you were for, I mean, I'm not going to say for or against the war, but however you looked at Ukraine or however you looked at Russia, they both come away with this with a win. They both come away with this with a win. Now, I am sorry about the lives that have been lost on both sides. The Russians, soldiers, lives lost, Ukrainian soldiers' lives lost, but no more war. See, this is what NATO wanted. They wanted more war, so more lives being lost. But no, Trump is like, no, 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 no. This is bad for business. We're going to make a deal. We're going to make a deal. And that's what he did, man. He, like I said, I have said this before. This is going to be the ultimate. He's going to have to do a Art of the Deal Part 2. Because this was the ultimate. Like, he really backed that book. Like, now I really am looking at this book. Because I read that book like maybe The Art of the Deal. I might have read it like 4 years ago. But now that book really has worth now. Because this man has made the greatest deal. The greatest deal, man. Two countries that were at war, and both of them are happy. Because Zelensky's happy. Zelensky went from no deal, no deal. No, no, no. Okay, I make deal. Yes, yes, I make deal. I come tomorrow. I come Friday, Mr. Trump. President Trump, I come Friday. Yes, I will sign it. I will sign it, yes. Because he's getting a part of the cut. He's getting part of the cut because, again, like I said, Ukraine doesn't know how to refine their stuff. So Trump has made it to where not only will you be out of debt, but you will make a profit. Your country is going to prosper. It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. Yeah, man, he's going to make Ukraine great again. Make Ukraine great, make Russia great, and of course, make America great. He's going to give opportunity, and there's going to be businesses. And let me give you all a little financial advice. Whatever companies open up in Russia, y'all start investing in these companies, man, because they are going to be booming in Ukraine. And also companies in Russia, they're going to be booming. Now, let me say this because there's a lot of gangsterism in Ukraine and Russia and U.S., so y'all do be careful with that. But let me tell you, legit companies, they're going to now. I will say this as a disclaimer: there are going to be a lot of clone companies that are counterfeit companies. Y'all just keep an eye out for. But there's going to be a lot of legit companies that make a lot of money off this. So please be wary of that. Use your discernment, use your discretion when investing. So I will say that I'm not a investment expert, but I do know about markets being open, and I know the opportunities when they come. So please be careful when you do invest, and just be careful. So let me look at some of these comments. What up, Andrew? What up? What up? What up? What up? 2012 captives. Should I get transmission fluid change like the display is telling me? Yes, you should, because if you have a newer car, Andrew, um, the computer starts acting, make the car act funny to force you to go to the dealership so it can be reset. Unless you have the OTC scanner yourself to reset it, like I do, then yeah, I recommend, yeah, just do as the car says, man. Just do as it says. You can't lose. You're changing out the fluid. Yeah, just do it. Just do it. Don't be cheap, man. When it comes to your vehicles, don't be cheap. Just do it. Do whatever maintenance you need to on the car, and yeah, don't try to do shortcuts when it comes to vehicles, because your vehicle, you depend on your vehicle. You drive, especially when you drive across state lines, you out there in the open field, you're depending on your vehicle to get you to your destination. So yeah, treat your car with respect. Do not take shortcuts when it comes to your vehicles. I don't care if you have a hoopty. I have a hoopty and I take care of it. So yeah, take care of your vehicle, bro. Don't neglect your car. Don't be cheap when it comes to your car. So okay, let me get back to the give a little financial advice, give a little car advice. Yeah, man, I love y'all. I love y'all. Let's see. Kevin Gonzalez says over a month ago, laugh out loud. Oh, you watched it just recently. That's funny that you just watched it, because yeah, that movie's very significant right now to understand what just happened, what is going to happen, and what is going on between Trump, Zelensky, and Putin. Like I said, that movie is very, very significant. Very significant. Y'all homework tonight is to watch Kelly's Heroes. It's on YouTube. It's like, I think like $1, $4, $5. It's worth it. Watch that movie. That's your homework assignment tonight. Zelensky will be here tomorrow, and I'm going to quiz y'all to make sure y'all watch that movie, because I want y'all to understand what's going on. I don't want to just get on here and seem like I'm ranting, because if y'all don't watch the movie, this is going to seem like a rant. But if y'all watch the movie, you see the message. Hold on, y'all. Yes. Okay, I'm done for the day. Okay, so Kevin. Okay, so Chubb says, Mr. Blackson, I think today is Wednesday. Oh, my bad. Okay, so Zelensky will be here in 2 days. Okay, so today's Wednesday. Okay, oh gosh. Thanks, Chubbs. I lose track of days sometimes, man. When I don't work, I lose track of days, and I don't believe. Oh, you know what? I worked on Sunday, so yeah, I'm a little thrown off. So I do apologize, y'all. Thank you, Chubbs. Thanks. Appreciate that. Um, Mr. Gonzalez says cocaine control weapon provider gets no cut. Okay, I don't know what that means, but okay. And Chubb said, I agree 100% with you. We going to benefit. Yeah, no, we're going to benefit. Look, look, let's, Chubbs, can we just push the war aside? I'm going to show you how we're going to benefit. Trump said you're going to get a refund from when they do audits of U.S. aid. They're going to do audits. You're going to get a refund when they do the audit of the IRS, when they do an audit of the Pentagon, when they do the audit of Medicare, Medicaid. Oh, you're getting it, and all these federal waste that's going on. You're going to get a check from each one of those agencies that they find a surplus. Everything that they're finding waste, you're going to get a refund. So that's not even include the Ukraine war. Now let's put all that aside. Let's bring in the Ukraine war. Trump is like, wait a minute. We've been paying Ukraine for 4 years and we got nothing in return. Okay, here's the deal, Zelensky. This is what we're going to do. We're gonna come in. We're gonna get the you're gonna get the uranium. We're gonna get the goddamn lithium, and in that process, we're gonna help you process it, and we're gonna get you guys out of debt because you guys owe us. You guys owe the American people. And Chubbs, you are an American citizen, right? Trump said that money's going back to us, along with all those agencies I've just mentioned. Those are internal agencies here in the U.S. We're not even mentioning the foreign aid that we're giving over to Ukraine. Oh, we gets all that back. We gets all that back. So yeah, we're definitely gonna benefit. Um, Chubb said he was the tank mechanic for Donald Sutherland tanks. Um, okay, okay. What up, everybody? Hey, Joker, what's going on, man? Oh, Callie's in here too. Damn. Hey, Callie, what's going on? Okay, so Chubb said he also played the captain on the Love Boat. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't know he played the captain on the Love Boat. Wait a minute. Okay, I gotta watch the movie again now because I know Telly Savalas was in it, Clint Eastwood, Donald Sutherland, and Carol O'Connor from All in the Family. Everybody else was kind of blur. It was a blur because I was paying attention to those guys, but everybody else is kind of blur. But I'm gonna go back and watch that, man, because I did not know that. Um, Callie said probably not. I don't watch many movies. Callie, I'm gonna give you a homework. If you don't watch many movies, you have to watch this one to understand what's going on between Trump, Putin, and Zelensky. Let me just say this, and this doesn't happen very often, Callie. Trump is happy, Putin is happy, and Zelensky is happy. Zelensky can't wait to get here. He's that happy. And to order to understand what's going on, you have to watch Kelly's Heroes because let me explain it, Kelly. So there's a scene in the movie where Kelly's Heroes is a platoon. It's a platoon of Telly Savalas, Clint Eastwood, Donald Sutherland. Um, those are the immediate faces I can recognize. They go in and they know there's this church that holds this gold. The Nazis left one tank guarding this gold, and the Nazi operator, the damn tank operator, the pan, I'm just call him Panzer. He's a Panzer operator. He's guarding the gold. They come out, and Donald Sutherland has a white flag, and they're just walking towards the tank. They're just walking towards the tank. So the tank, the tank. I kind of skipped over. The tank has been fighting them though all along. They've been fighting. They've been fighting. They've been fighting. And one of the guys is like, "Hey, why don't you just go up to him and negotiate? All this fighting doesn't make any sense. Why don't you go negotiate?" Now imagine that. What have been saying this whole time? Trump is going to negotiate with Putin. He's like, why don't we just negotiate? Now this is a Nazi who was trying to kill them, right? He's shooting, blah, 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 blah. He's like blowing shit up. And one of the guys is like, man, they trying to fight. They on their platoon. They on foot trying to fight this tank. And they're like, man, how we gonna get to that goal with this damn tank shooting at us? One of the guys, he's like, go negotiate with him. Why don't you just go in there and talk to him? And Clint Eastwood was like, Clint Eastwood gave that look like, that look, that good and bad and ugly look, that look. And he just gave that look like, had the cigar, and he's like, damn, that's a good idea. Okay. So they walk towards the tank, and the thing is pointing at him, but then I guess the guy sees the white flag. So he gets out, and he's like, you Americans. He's like, yeah, we're Americans, but we need you to do us a favor. And he's like, what? What do you need favor? He's like, we need you to blow up that church. No, no, my Führer said I must protect the church. They're like, do you know what's in the church? I know. They're like, there's $1 billion worth of gold in there. He's like, he's like, there's $1 billion gold in there. And he's like, but you guys are Americans. He's like, no, 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 no. We're Americans, but we're not fighting the war. We're just here for that gold. And so obviously they cut the guy in. They saying, look, we're all going to split up the gold, including you. So he points the damn thing, boom, blows up the church. They go in there, they get all the gold, and they split town. They split town. Now, the lesson in this is that when you watch the movies, you gotta. I see, like I said, Kelly's Heroes. Obviously, Clint Eastwood. That's Donald Trump. Um, Zelensky is the tank operator from the Nazi side, from the Panzer side, and Putin. Who would Putin be? Putin would be Telly Savalas. Like Telly Savalas just wants to hurry up and get this. Well, you know what? Who would be Telly Savalas? I would say either no. Telly Savalas would be Donald Sutherland because he just laid back. He's cool. He's like, yeah, man, we got this. So yeah, I guess that would be Putin. But anywho, what I'm saying is that when you watch that movie, you will see real life unfold because Trump just cut a deal. He just cut a deal with Zelensky and Putin, and they're both happy right now. I didn't think they were going to be happy. I thought they were going to be mad. Well, I said for sure Zelensky's going to be mad. He's not going. He's like, no, I don't know, no dealing with Putin. No, I don't like Putin. And then next day he's like, oh yeah, I signed Trump. I come Friday. I come sign. It's because Trump told him you're going to get part of the deal, Zelensky. We're going to come in there. We're going to utilize that uranium. We're going to utilize that lithium. We're going to utilize, and we're going to all make money. And this is why it's important, even though you don't do movies, Kelly's, for you to watch Kelly's Heroes so you can understand it. Because I don't know if I'm giving it justice in explaining it, but when you watch that movie, it'll go off like a light bulb. You're like, oh, that's what Black Sun is talking about. That's what Putin, Trump, and Zelensky are doing. And the part with Carol O'Connor, the guy that played All in the Family, he represents the United States government. And they're like, oh, yes, go in there. You guys are enthusiastic. They don't know that the platoon is enthusiastic about getting the gold, not fighting the war. So Carol O'Connor doesn't know what the hell's going on. Just like NATO don't know what the hell's going on. They so focused on war. They're so focused on war, they're not focused on the deal that's being made. That's why they were having such a fit when Trump, the U.S. and Russia went to Saudi Arabia, Riyadh, to have a little meeting. NATO was about to have a heart attack. They want to be part of that because they already know that Trump is going to cut a deal. That's why they didn't need. That's why Trump didn't need Zelensky there because he already knew Zelensky was going to go for it. Because I already told y'all, Zelensky is all about how is it going to benefit him. Now, I would not be fair if I said that Ukraine is a corrupt country, because not only is Ukraine corrupt, Russia's corrupt, and we know United States is corrupt. So let's stop the war and let's cut a deal so we can all be happy at the end of the day. Okay? Let's do that. And I'm not saying that Putin is corrupt. I'm not saying Trump is corrupt. I'm not even saying Zelensky's corrupt. I know y'all laughing at that, right? But what I'm saying is that there are not going to be no sad faces out of this deal. Let me read the not sure of the movie Joker. You're not sure about Kelly's Heroes, Joker? Joker. What? Joker. Well, it's your homework assignment anyway. This is a dictatorship. Just like when that guy from the DNC from Louisiana, I'm going to impersonate him. This ain't no democracy. It's a dictatorship. So you watch that movie, Joker. What's that goddamn old guy's name? Y'all know his name. The Democrat that be talking shit. What's his damn name from Louisiana? And he be that damn slobbering. He be talking shit about the Democrats. Damn, what is his name? He went off on Stephen A. Smith too. I'm gonna do the video on Stephen A. Smith. In fact, no, I'm gonna talk about Stephen A. Smith now. So, do y'all remember yesterday? Little side note. I'm gonna come back to the topic, but a little side note, y'all. Do y'all remember when I said yesterday? If y'all seen the show that I did yesterday, I said that They need to groom somebody like yesterday. Well, apparently Bill O'Reilly and Cuomo is going to try to attempt to groom Stephen A. Smith because Stephen A. Smith put his hat out there to be the champion to save. He's going to be Captain Save-A-Ho for the Democratic Party. Now, y'all know Stephen A. Smith. He's a sports commentator, and he talks real loud. He's a Napoleon. He's a little man, but he talks real loud. We all know people that are, and not, this is no offense to my short people, right? But we know a lot of short people, they talk real loud, they talk real good game and all that. They just real boisterous. So Stephen A. Smith is one of those guys. He's very charismatic, but if y'all put him in the ring with me, he'll get ate up on politics. Boy, I will tear him apart on politics. But Stephen A. Smith has enough common sense to learn. But if they try to run him in 2028 against goddamn JD Vance, he'll get smoked. So I think they need to wait a little bit longer, groom him a little bit more. Grooming him in the next 4 years is not going to be enough time for Stephen A. Smith. I don't think so. But that's who they're trying to groom. They're trying to groom him. Like I said, Bill O'Reilly and Cuomo and Stephen A. Smith, they're going to have some type of conference thing. And I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be a success. But the whole reason behind that is for Bill O'Reilly and Cuomo to try to pass the torch to Stephen A. Smith. I guess Stephen A. Smith is a young guy because Cuomo and Riley's out, obviously up in age, but they want somebody who they can pass the torch to. And I think Stephen A. Smith, because they need somebody on the Democratic side. So my guess is that they're trying to groom him now, but he needs more grooming. Not saying that he can't be a champion for the Democratic Party, but he's going to have to study Trump. And Trump is going to do such a good job. JD Vance is, this is why I had to withdraw from running in 2020. Anybody going against Vance is going to have a hard time because Vance is going to be looked at as the torchbearer of Trump's legacy. And that's going to be hard to do. That's going to be hard to do. That was just like trying to beat Bush after he succeeded Ronald Reagan. So it's going to be a hard thing to do. Shout out to Jesse. Jesse was like, "Man, you're not going to run," and I'm like, "What's the purpose, man?" Because Trump is going to do a great. Like I keep saying this, y'all. Trump is a Mount Rushmore president. I am not just talking shit when I say that. I'm trying to tell you, Trump's goal is to become Mount Rushmore. That's Trump's goal. He ain't said it, but I know what it is. I know what time it is. Okay, so let me go back to the comments. So I want to get back on the topic, y'all, because I want y'all to really take this homework seriously because I want y'all to be ahead of the game. I want y'all to be telling me what's going on. See, y'all come to my channel, and I be making these predictions. I want y'all to start predicting things too. It's easy. All it is paying attention. But you guys know this. But I want you guys to start exercising your political muscles. Because I want you guys to really come to the channel, and I want you guys to be experts on this shit. I want you guys to be experts on this because I'm trying to tell y'all, it's not hard to see what's coming. And that Kelly's Heroes, once y'all see that, and it's a little comedy in there, so you guys, it won't bore you, because Kelly Heroes is a war movie, but it's comedy. It's like, it's comedy, but it's serious, but it's comedy, but it's a comedy, but it's not like slapstick comedy. It's humor in it, but there's messages in it. That's why I said it's a classic. And I have not seen a movie like that since, man. I have not seen a movie like that since, but it was not silly comedy. It was comedy enough to, like I said, engage you. Because most war movies are, kind of depressing and, they're violent and all that. But this one, like I said, had elements of war, but it had little trickles of comedy to keep you, to convey messages. I think that's why they did that, because all the comedic scenes were messages. They were messages. You know, messages of capitalism, messages of negotiation, messages of perception, messages of interest. It was just, yeah, the movie was, it was brilliant, man. And I think um, for the y'all in the chat who have not seen the movie, you guys um, can really not only get a message, but to see what exactly, like, because I don't want y'all are not going to be lost because people are going to be confused by Zelensky's 180. Because he's like, oh, yes, yes, meet Trump, yes. Oh, I want to shake hands with Putin. Watch. He is going to be a changed person. Putin's going to be cool. Trump's going to be cool. Zelensky's going to be cool because they got a deal of a lifetime. And Trump, like, how did he do it? How did he do it? Like, and I've read Art of the Deal. He's going to have to do a part two because it's like, did I miss something in Art of the Deal? Because I know Trump was going to come out. I knew he was going to lose because I do understand Art of the Deal. But how did he squeeze out? Like, how did he just went in this from a total business deal making approach? Something that I would say Zelensky didn't see coming, something Vladimir Putin didn't see coming, something that a lot of us didn't see coming. I knew Trump had something up his sleeve. I didn't know what. I didn't know he was going to cut a deal like this, man. Trump is a genius. Like, I never saw this coming, and I study Trump. I study his books, but I never thought he would. I knew he was going to muster out a deal, but I didn't know he was going to muster out such a deal where goddamn Zelensky was like, "Oh yes, I can't wait. Yes, Trump, I tried. Yes, 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 yes. Go Trump. Go Putin. Yes, yes." Like he's like, "Yo." But again, you have to see the movie. Not only read Art of the Deal, but you got to see Kelly's Heroes. You got to see Kelly's Heroes, man, because y'all about to see that played out on Friday. Y'all about to see that played out on Friday. Again, because in the movie Kelly's Heroes, the guy in the Nazi tank, in the Panzer tank, was trying to kill Kelly's platoon. He was literally trying to kill them. They were shooting at each other. And the guy was like, one of the guys was like, man, because one of the guys got shot in the leg. And he's like, look, I can't go on like this, man. Go cut a deal with him. This is ridiculous. We're fighting. And it took the guy getting shot in his leg to bring everybody to his senses. He's like, man, look. He was getting stitched up. You know, his leg is shot. He's like, look, man, this doesn't make sense. Just go make a deal with the guy. Just go make a deal with the guy. And that's what happened. And that's what happened. And this is what's happening with Zelensky. This is happening with Trump, and this is happening with Putin. Zelensky done forgot about the war. Trump, you know, not saying that Putin forgot about the war, but Putin is like, Putin agreed to having security forces and dealing directly with America. Because Trump is probably like, and this is just my opinion, I'm a disclaimer, the views and opinions, my estimation. I'm not saying it's happy. I'm smart enough to know this, but I think Trump was like, look, Mr. Putin, we know it ain't about NATO. It's not about uh, Ukraine. It's about you and me. We the powers here. We the ones with the nukes. Let's just, man, we know it's us. That Ukraine don't matter, NATO don't matter. It's me and you. So let's just cut a deal. We'll have security forces and won't none of them be NATO. Putin was like, okay, okay. But I've told y'all, Putin did not want, hold on, let me get some water. Putin did not want Ukraine to begin with. But if y'all understand that narrative, then you understand why Putin agreed. Like, just like, okay. Putin was like, okay, deal made. Cool. Just that easy. And so now I warn y'all, The news media is going to try to demonize it. The Democrats are going to try to demonize it because they're going to look bad, man. Trump out left the left with the war thing, you know. Um, yeah, y'all watch Kelly's Heroes, but like I said, I hate to spoil it for y'all, but that's the whole gist of the movie is to negotiate and make the deal, and they forgot about the damn war. Kelly's Heroes forgot all about the war. The damn Panzer that they were fighting forgot about the war. They all forgot about the war. And the only one that was gung ho was Carol O'Connor. Carol O'Connor's going to represent damn NATO. So focused, that's Macron, NATO, and all them. They so focused on the war, 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 war. They're not even concerned about the main prize, which is the resources. Because, like I said before, you go to war for two things: land and resources. And what does Trump do? Trump cuts the deal. Trump cuts the deal with all parties because all parties can benefit. All parties can benefit. All parties benefiting. So that's where we're at. Okay, so let me see. Um, I read instead. I read too. I'm glad you said you read, Callie. So, um, do you read war novels? I read too. I read and watch movies. I do it. I do it all. But I'm just saying, comedy is kind of hard to convey reading. You know what? I take that back. No, I guess it's not. I'm because I really don't read comedy. So the only way I'm exposed to comedy is I have to watch movies. I can't like only type of books that I read are war novels. You know, things about history. You know, y'all know I love reading about the Civil War. So it's hard for me to because you know comedy is a very important tool too. They say comedy you can get a lot of messages conveyed through comedy. So reading, unfortunately, you won't know about like your Dave Chappelle's, your I don't know, your comedy is something that you have to see in theater. Comedy is hard to convey into a book. It just is. Comedy has always been a part of theater, film, radio, and comedy seems to get conveyed easier than any. And I'm not even a comedy person, Callie, but what I'm saying is that comedy, sometimes through laughter, you can get messages easier than you would through any other genre or any other type of emotion or any other type of conveyed message. Sometimes comedy for centuries has been used to convey messages and I don't know. It's just it's a way of conveying message, and comedy. I find it to be very effective through comedy. And like I said, it's not even a slapstick comedy. It's a more subtle type of comedy, but they would in the in the comedic in the comedy they're conveying messages. So again, I say that to say, Callie, that I don't think there's any lessons in books that I can't think of any. And I've read a lot of books, but what I'm saying is that Kelly's Heroes, it's almost like a comedy. It's almost like the way one day Zelensky was like, "Oh, no deal with Russia. No, I hate Russia," and then next day, "Oh yeah, come sign." That's almost like a comedy. It's like it'll make you laugh. It's almost like it's a comedy. It's a comedy because Zelensky was dead set against Russia, and I'm not going to make no deal with Trump, and no deal, no deal. And Trump was like, "You get a cut." Oh, okay, I come sign, just like that. That's the comedy. I don't think you convey that in a book. You might can. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I've never read a book where they've conveyed that type of comedy. Comedy has always been in theater. Theater has been the most powerful way to convey comedy. It's always just, I mean, like I said, for thousands of years. You can go back to ancient Greece, Rome, Egypt, Persia. They've always conveyed comedy through theater. So that's why I was just like, you know. And books, you know, books have always been used to convey everything. I mean, you know, it was conveyed, you know, for mathematics, you know, the sciences, laws, but um, comedy, I don't think so. But I don't know. I could be wrong. But anywho, yeah, let's get past that. We should technically. Okay, so Kelly says we should technically own Ukraine by now. That's Trump's whole point. Kelly, I think you missed me earlier when I said that Ukraine is in debt to us. So yeah, that's the whole Trump point Trump was making from the get-go. Ever since he took office, he made that point very clear. Like, Ukraine, y'all owe us. You owe us. But I'm gonna make a deal where everybody's happy because Trump is not the type of person. He doesn't want nobody walking away unhappy. Art of the Deal talks about that. Now that's a book for you, Callie. Since you read books, Art of the Deal. Read that book because I'm still. That's one of the books that I read and reread and reread and reread again, and I still don't know the art of the deal. I know some of the art of the deal, but I don't like. I never would have. I say it like I'm sitting out here figuring, and I've read Art of the Deal 4 times, and I'm thinking, how is Trump gonna work this thing out? Because his cards aren't looking very good. Like Biden screwed it up for the U.S. Biden screwed it up for the U.S. Putin had all the cards. Zelensky had no cards. Trump had okay cards because Biden pissed all over Trump's cards. And he pulled out with a win. He not only pulled out with a win, he pulled out a win for everybody. He pulled out a win for Zelensky. Damn. Because I was like, Trump is going to come out of this, but how? And that's how. He did a Kelly Zero. So let me keep reading these comments. We probably could bought it for less. But I guess I have to do a whole nother video on that. That would have never happened under Biden. So we're back to Trump again. Trump was the only person that could make this happen with his business mind. Because everybody else is war, 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 war. Hillary Clinton, war. Barack Obama, war. Bernie Sanders, war. Kamala Harris, war. Ted Cruz, war. Think of any candidate, they were talking about war, war, Democrat or Republican. War, 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 they're all war hawks. Trump was the only one thinking about a deal. Trump was the only one like, war is bad for business. Trump is the only one candidate that I know that had that mindset, Callie. No other politician, that being Democrat or Republican, had that mentality. Everybody had war, war, war. Even J.D. Vance at one point was talking war, 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 war. J.D. Vance, yeah, was talking war, 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 war. Tulsi Gabbard was talking war, 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 war. Every candidate was talking war, war, war. Trump was the only one to maneuver and saying, I'm tired of people dying. You know, Caitlin Collins, you know, the one at CNN, the one who I think is a man. Y'all didn't hear me say that. I'm sorry, Caitlin. If you're a woman, then I apologize, Caitlin Collins. Caitlin Collins tried to trip up Trump. Well, who do you side with? Don't you want Ukraine to win? I want no. He said, I don't want people to stop dying. That's what Trump said. I want people to stop dying. Damn, you can't trip up Trump like that. Damn, you can't do that. Caitlin Collins. Hell, you might trip up Nathan Wade, Caitlin Collins. I saw you looking at Nathan Wade. I saw you looking at him. You might trip him up, but you ain't gonna trip up Trump. For the all y'all that know what I'm talking about, Caitlin Collins interviewed, side note, interviewed interviewed Nathan Wade, and she was just all looking at him and all flirty with him, and he was just kind of trying not to flirt back because he knew Fannie Willis was watching. But yeah, he was trying to flirt on the low low. He was trying to flirt as much as he can without making it so obvious. Yeah, Caitlin Collins and Nathan Wade, they were looking at each other. But Nathan Wade didn't want to make it obvious because he know Fannie. Fannie's the type boy. Fannie be looking. Fannie be looking. Fannie be looking. Fannie got big girl insecure syndrome. She got big, Fannie's a nice looking woman, but she got a little chunky, so she got a little insecurity. So she be looking. She was looking. And Caitlin Collins, you know what? Let me get back to the topic, man. I know that's silly, y'all. I ain't gonna get into the silliness. Hey, y'all, thanks for the likes, man. Thanks for the likes. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all tune in Sunday, man. Me, the lovely Miss Rollins, and the lovely Prosperity. We are going to talk about what's going on in Chicago. Not only Chicago, but Illinois. Let me say this real quick. Shout out to, I think I'm gonna save this for the show, but I'm going to comment on Tiffany Henyard. She lost, but she lost to another Democrat. So, y'all tune in Sunday because I got a lot to say about that. And I know Prosperity's going to have something to say about that. And I know Miss Lynn is going to have something to say about that. But again, Tiffany Hilliard, who was a Democrat, gets beaten out by another Democrat. So y'all stay tuned this Sunday to get a breakdown. Oh, I'm not gonna hold no punches, y'all. I'm not gonna hold no punches. For the people of Dalton and Illinois, I got a lot to say about that. But y'all tune in Sunday. I'm gonna get back to the topic here. Kelly said Trump is a great negotiator. Facts, Callie, facts. That's why I read that book over and over again. Like when Art of the Deal is all about negotiation, and I have to read that book and read it, and I got to read it again because I'm like, how the hell did he pull that out? How the hell did he pull that off? Because I was like, I know Putin got the upper hand. Putin got the upper hand, and he was able to not dig himself out of a loss. He dug Zelensky out of a loss. I was like, God damn. He is one of the best negotiators of our time, Callie. Let me keep reading. Kelly said he knows when to double down and when to walk away. Facts, facts. And I don't think he had to double down on anything. I think he presented what's at the table, and he's like, take it or leave it. So I guess now, would you call that a double down, Kelly? Because I know, you know what? It is not even a take it or leave it is almost like a bluff. Trump came knowing they won't take down. Like he knew it was an offer they can't refuse. Zelensky nor Putin, and neither one of them approved. And then Trump slipped in. Well, you know what? Can we have security forces? And Putin was so happy. He's like, yeah, sure, man. But again, I gotta say this: Zelensky didn't want Kiev. Trump already knew that. So everything that I've said, Trump already knew. Trump already knew about the color revolution in 2014. He knew about the referendums. Everything that I said on the show, Trump already knew. He already knew. He already knew. He already knew that Putin didn't want Kiev. Trump already knew that. But for some reason, the news media kept putting out here, and Trump wasn't going for it because remember, the fake news slandered Trump. So Trump knew better. I'm not going to believe no media that slanders me. That keeps saying, oh, convicted felon, convicted felon, convicted felon. So you think Trump is going for anything that the media says? No. He called them fake news. So, yeah, of course, Trump knows the real deal about Russia because He's the first president to be convicted and be slandered. He was slandered. He was slandered. And all they could say, oh, convicted felon, convicted felon. So, we know about that story. So we're not going to even talk about that. But the point I'm making, y'all, is that Trump knew better. And he know enough intel to know, he knows everything that I know about the referendums, about the separation or the succession, the Donbass region succeeding from Kiev. He knows all that. He knows the steps Putin took, the proper steps. That he knows that Putin did not invade Ukraine, that Ukraine was petitioned by the republic that succeeded and went through the proper channels, just like when we did when we succeeded from England. Let me say that again. When we succeeded from England, we petitioned France. We petitioned King Louis XVI for help. The Donbass region did the same thing with Putin. So to deny that existence, we deny our existence as Americans and what we went through and what help we needed from the French to fight off the goddamn English. So yeah. So let me so Chubb says we have a strong president now who also loves human lives. No war makes the world safer. Well, not only that, Chubbs, but Trump is the ultimate businessman. And war is bad for business. So war goes against everything Trump represents. Conventional war goes against everything Trump represents. Trump represents a civil society. He represents the middle class. I mean, the upper class. He represents businesses. He represents entrepreneurship. He represents capitalism, and none of that can exist in war. I mean, well, the Pentagon can take advantage and make profit off that, but the Pentagon's going to be audited by Doge. But that's a whole nother video, y'all. That's soon to come. That's a whole nother video. But I say that to say Trump look at war as bad business. And yeah, Trump does love people, man. Now Trump, and I'm gonna say this again and again and again, Trump is a showman. Trump, before he is a president, before Trump is a millionaire, Trump think of himself as a celebrity first. Before a patriot, before a president, before a patriot, before a businessman, before a billionaire, Trump thinks of himself as a celebrity first. Why do you think he was in Home Alone, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, The Nanny, all these shows Trump was in? Because Trump likes being a celebrity. And celebrities, what do they like? They like people. They like the attention. They love it. And so you can't have that not loving people. Like, in order to be a celebrity or to be like a rock star or a rap star or whatever, singer, you have to love the attention of people. You have to love the attention, and Trump loves the attention. In order to love the attention from people, you have to love people. You have to love that energy of people giving you that attention. And that attention comes from people, so you have to love people in order to get that attention. And Trump has honed that. And I believe, this is just my opinion, I believe Trump believes himself to be a celebrity before anything else, before he is a president, before he is a businessman, before he's a billionaire, before he's a negotiator. He's a celebrity first. I think deep down inside, at some point in time, before he's a military man, he's a military man too, you know, before Trump is any of that thing, I think Trump, even before he got into real estate, I think Trump wanted to be in show business. He wanted to be an actor. And this is why he was fulfilling his fantasy when he was on these, when he's making these cameos on these shows. He's like, well, WWE, wrestling. Think about that. This man went on wrestling. He went on WWE because he loves the attention. And when WWE was at its height, Trump went on there. So much so, he became, now this is for a whole nother show too. I'm not going to dwell too much on this, but Trump became part of the WWE Hall of Fame because WWE was at top of its game when Trump was in there. I'm going to say this for another video, but Trump gets Hall of Fame in WWE and Demolition doesn't. But that's a whole nother video for a whole nother show. See, if there was Wrestling Wednesdays, I'd be able to talk about that. This is a political show, y'all. I can't talk about wrestling. I can slide it in, but I can't do a whole show on wrestling. But just so y'all know, man, Axe and Smash Demolition should be in the WWE Hall of Fame. I'm going to leave it at that. Let's get back to the title. Let's read some of these comments, y'all. Let's read some of these comments. Oh, shit. Man, time is flying. Man, thank y'all for the likes. Invest in precious metals. Absolutely, Cali, invest in precious metals. Rare earth, that is true. Minerals, etc. The tech boom on the horizon is going to be very fruitful. Thank you, Cali, because I said that earlier. And not only the tech boom, it's going to, now, you did say precious metals and rare earth and lithium, uranium, but guess what you did not mention? It's one thing you didn't mention in that investment. And you're probably going to lick me sideways, Callie, but invest in video games. Take-Two Interactive, Rockstar, Bethesda. Invest in these companies because these companies, the video game industry is about to blow up too. The video game industry is about to blow up. The Sonys and the Xboxes, they're about to blow up. So just to add on to what you said, and yeah, the precious metals, yeah. But yeah, it's about to blow up, man. We about to become rich, bitch. We about to be rich. Okay, Dave Chappelle impersonation. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me a preemptive F because I probably won't watch it. Okay, well, just know that Zelensky's happy and he's willing to shake hands with Putin. And if you don't know why, it's because they worked out a deal. That's the gist of it. I hope, since you're not going to watch it, I hope I conveyed that. I don't know. I hope I conveyed that. Because it's not, you being a woman, Kelly Heroes is really a guy movie. It's just like me. I'm not going to ask you as a woman to jump into a mosh pit. Some things are just meant for guys. So, yeah, it is kind of a guy movie, you being a woman. So, yeah, you know what? I don't expect you to watch it being a woman. But it's kind of a guy movie. It's kind of a bro movie. So to my bros out there, y'all watch it. Callie, you get a pass because you're a woman. So I don't expect you to, I don't expect women to watch certain movies like war movies, especially war movies. You definitely don't expect women to watch horror movies, war movies, gore movies, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That is a bro classic. I don't expect any woman to watch that. But bros out there, if you're into goddamn Freddy Krueger, Jason, and Michael Myers, and you don't know who goddamn Leatherface is, you don't watch the original 1974 Texas, or was it 1973, 1974 Texas Chainsaw Massacre, you're missing out. So it's a bro movie. So no, you don't get an F. You get a pass. You just, I hope you understand the comedy because again, comedy you can't convey through books, and it's a comedy. It's a comedy. The whole reaction now, it went from a dramatic war movie to a comedy just now. With Zelensky, Putin, and Trump, it turned into a comedy, just like that. They set out the card table like a serious movie, and Trump turned it into a comedy just like that. He flipped the tables just like that. So I don't know how to convey that to you, Callie. So I don't know. Hopefully you get it. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to convey that. That's the best way I can say it. If I'm not conveying it clearly, that's why I was telling the bros watch Kelly's Heroes. So I don't know what to tell you, sis. I don't know what to tell you, Callie. I hope you get the irony of the whole thing. The irony of the whole thing is that people fight for resources and land, and the resource and land, Trump done he done got to the meat and potatoes of the problem. There's two ways you can do this. You can do this through war, or you can do this through business. Well, Trump is not a warmonger; he's a businessman. So guess what happened? He cut a deal. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you can explain something to me about Art of the Deal. That's a book. Maybe you own the book, Callie. Maybe you can convey the message to me. Like, how did Trump do that? How did he do that? And I studied Trump. And I knew Trump was going to do something, but I didn't know he was going to do that. Damn. So apparently, I have not studied Trump. I have not studied Art of the Deal like I'm supposed to because I was supposed to figure that out. I mean, yeah, it makes sense now, hindsight, but you guys subscribe to this channel because of my predictions, because I can call stuff before it actually happens. And I wasn't able to see that coming. I was like, damn, how Trump gonna get out of that? So I felt like I let y'all down. And I don't want to let y'all down because I can usually figure shit out. I'm usually on point and figuring stuff out. I usually call stuff and I be correct. That I did not see coming. I did not know. I'm like, how is Trump going to pull out of this? And I was like, for sure, Zelensky is not going to walk away happy. Zelensky is happy. Zelensky is happy. So you've heard it here first, Callie. You will hear it first that not only is Putin happy with the deal, Zelensky's going to be happy with the deal. You heard me say that first. You not only, I don't know if you heard it anywhere else, but if you haven't heard it, you've heard it. You heard me say it. So if you haven't heard it, then you heard it from me first. If you haven't heard it already, if you have heard it already, please let me know where you've heard this because even with all the people that I watch, nobody saw this coming. Nobody saw this coming, so I don't know. Let me know. Hey, Pinky, how you doing? How you doing, Pinky? Hey, Pinky's in the house. Oh shit, Thor's in the house. Pinky and Thor, I will be on Miss Roland's show this Sunday at 4 p.m. So y'all don't miss that. So yeah, Thor's in the house. Oh, Thor, let me give you something here, man. Let me, bam, bam. It's good to see you, Thor, man. Good to see you, Thor. Um, Yes, I am a U.S. veteran. Okay, Chubbs, that's right. Yeah. You and U.S. Army. I keep forgetting y'all vets, man. I keep forgetting y'all vets. Um, Talking about giving people dividends. Kelly Trump is talking about giving people dividends, not just one-time payments. Yeah, that's true. So, Kelly, you do know from each agency, we're going to get dividends from each agency that he audits. So that's not only the IRS, that's not only USAID, that's not only the Pentagon, but that's Medicare, Medicaid, and whatever agencies that have slush funds, that being the CIA, whoever has slush funds out there and it's going to be audited, oh, we gets the cut. We gets the cut. So not only did we get a cut from that, we get a cut from Ukraine, but we going to get a cut from every agency that he combs through with Doge. So yeah. So yeah, of course the Democrats are going to scream murder because yeah, man, they woo, we about to get paid, y'all. We got to get paid. Shout out to Thor. Thor's in the house. Pinky says, only problem with the plan is retired seniors are not getting any of those checks. Um, that's a good point, Pinky. However, Trump did say that the senior citizens are not going to be taxed anymore, right? He did say that. He did make that promise. So they will not be taxed anymore. Social Security checks and will not be taxed anymore. So they do have that to look forward to. So he did mention that, but you are right about, what you're saying. So everybody's going to win, though, Pinky. Everybody's going to win. Anyone who paid into taxes will get checks. Facts. Facts. Yeah, yeah, that's a fact. Right, right. Oh, wait until they audit the IRS. Kelly, wait until Doge audits the IRS. Mic drop. That's all I need to say. I don't need to say no more. Wait until Doge audits the IRS. Mic drop. I'm not going to say no more. I'm not going to say any more. I'm just going to say mic drop. Wait until Doge audits the IRS. Need I say more? Need I say more, Callie? When Doge audits the IRS, do I need to say more? Because we know there's plenty of skeletons in them closets. We know there's skeletons in the IRS closets. We know it's gonna be all kind of skeletons, all kind of bones. Oh, it's gonna be all kind of skulls, and yeah, it's gonna be piles of skeletons in that closet once they audit the IRS. It's gonna be mounds upon mounds of bones and skulls, and it's gonna be a bunch of skeletons. It's gonna be mounds of skeletons in them closets. Need I say more? Let me get back to the comments. Need I say more, Callie? So tired of the Trump is going to dismantle seniors bullshit. It's not going to happen. Right? That's just the media trying to divert, man. They know what Trump is trying to do. They know Trump is trying to be a Mount Rushmore president. And them being haters and having TDS, they are trying to stop it at all costs because that is their worst nightmare. Their worst nightmare is Trump being on Mount Rushmore. Like, they have nightmares about this shit. They have utter nightmares about this. They have nightmares about this. Like, they are having nightmares about Trump being on Mount Rushmore. That is their ultimate nightmare. That is their ultimate fear. That they're going to, like, they're like, no, no. They're like, they do not want Trump on Mount Rushmore. That is their greatest fear. That is their greatest fear. And this is why they slander and lie on Trump so much. It's why you convicted felon. Oh, they trying to, yeah, man. They are trying to stop him from being on Mount Rushmore. And he's on the path of being on Mount Rushmore. There's another book called Mount Rushmore Conspiracy, or is it? Yeah, it's something. But anywho, that's another book you can read, Callie. The Mount Rushmore. No, is it the Conspiracy or Mount Rushmore Controversy? I'm sorry, not Conspiracy. The Mount Rushmore Controversy. That's a good book. And Facing the Presidents by Bill O'Reilly. That's a good book too. So those two books, yeah, you're gonna see why they fear Trump so much. They know he is not only going to be on Mount Rushmore, but he's going to be probably one of the greatest presidents. He's already in the top five. He's already in the top five. According to Facing the Presidents, according to Bill O'Reilly's criteria, Trump has met all those criteria. But you have to read the book to know what I'm talking about. Shout out to Callie. Um, Imagine that. Uh, let's see. Um, it's a bullshit narrative. Yeah, we know the narrative. I mean, yeah, the fake news. They said something the other day that I was just like, yo, I don't know who they talking to, but they were like, oh, Trump's rating is below and all that. Man, Rasmussen came out and was like, no, that's bull crap. So we all know the fake news, man. Rasmussen is accurate with the polls. He's accurate with the polls. So anybody who does polls, Rasmussen report, okay? Y'all know I should have to tell y'all, don't go to CNN. Don't go to goddamn all these other left-leaning damn polls that said, oh, Kamala Harris is going to win. So I'm not going to even give that energy. Where, oh, Trump's approval ratings below. Like, miss me with that. Miss me with that. Um, Cali, okay, you obviously drink the Kool-Aid. It's your choice. It's a free country. What Kool-Aid, Cali? What Kool-Aid you talking about? And you smoke crack, your choice. Pinky Wells. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. What the hell? Oh, y'all having a conversation. Okay, I'm okay. I was, okay, so let me, I don't have, Kelly, I don't have blinders, not bias. I look at the facts, bullshit narrative. Okay, so, not sure. Okay, y'all, I'm just reading the comments. I see. Okay, so they're having a conversation. Man, I love my chat. They be having conversation. They be having a separate show. They be having a separate show. So yeah, I'm glad y'all here, man. Y'all support the channel. Again, y'all don't miss Miss Lynn's show this Sunday. We're gonna have Prosperity on there, and I got a lot to say about Tiffany Henry losing to a Democrat. Um, it's not what y'all think, but y'all got to tune in to see what I say about that. I'm not gonna say anything on this show because I'm gonna save everything for Miss Lynn's show. So, shout out to Miss Lynn, Miss Rowland, the beautiful, lovely Miss Rowland, and Prosperity. It's perfect that Prosperity is going to be on there because Prosperity is from Illinois. She's from Chicago, Illinois. So this is perfect because I don't want. I'm gonna save it for the show because I don't even want to give it away. So y'all tune in because I am going to have a lot to say about that, and I don't want to spill anything on this show because I want to save it for Miss Lynn's show. So I want y'all to show up to Miss Lynn's show because, ooh, I'm going to have a lot to say. I'm going to have a lot to say. Miss Lynn, I'm coming to the show, but it's not what you think, sis. But Miss Lynn, she knows me now, man. I think she kind of knows that I'm very, that I come from a different angle sometimes. You know, me and Miss Lynn, we agree on a lot of things, but as far as Tiffany, I got another angle, but I'm going to save that for the show. So shout out to Miss Lynn. I need to give her a call, y'all. I need to call her because I need to talk to her in private about that situation. She stayed up last night during the election, and needless to say, Tiffany lost. She lost, and I'm just like, who did she lose to? But I'm gonna save it for Miss Lynn's show. I'm gonna save it for Miss Lynn's show. I'm not gonna give it away. I think a lot of y'all who know me, Mac, if he was here, he knows where I'm going with it, and goddamn Jesse will know what I'm going with this. And I think Kelly. I think no. Let me say this. Pinky knows where I'm going with. She's gonna know where I'm going with this. Pinky's gonna know. Pinky's gonna know where I'm going with this. So Pinky, shout out to Pinky. I think you already know where I'm going with this, but I'm gonna save it for Miss Lynn's show. You know, Kelly, you need to check out Miss Lynn's show. You need to come over there. You need to check it out because I don't think you want to miss this one. Don't think you want to miss this one. Okay, so let me read some more comments because I'm almost at the gas station, y'all. Remember when Donald was planning out where the tanks were going, where he's talking about the bridge that Maury was narrative about the bridge being there? Oh, I don't remember that, but okay. Kelly said Homo is talking about running for mayor. Okay. Pinky, the full movie on YouTube, no cost. Yeah, it's a free movie. Thank you, Pinky. Shout out to Pinky. Yeah, that's what I was trying to. It's a free movie, so I don't know, but if I don't convey the message, hopefully the movie does. But hopefully, if I convey the message, again, it's a comedy. Trump just turned this whole situation with Ukraine and Russia into a comedy, and everybody's happy. Putin is happy, and Zelensky's happy. It's almost like, damn, like Everybody is going to forget about the war. Yeah, no, we're going to remember the war, but everybody is not. Everybody's happy. It's funny how carving up a country makes everybody happy. If you get your piece of the pie, you're happy. And Zelensky is now happy. Ukraine's going to be happy. Russia's going to be happy. America's going to be happy. And y'all are going to be happy because guess what? We're going to get a return for all the taxes that we paid into Ukraine war that Biden took out of our pockets. Trump is about to get a return on all that. So there you go. There you go. Um, this Paris torch needs to be stopped. The Atkins. Okay. Do I think the gold is in Fort Knox? I don't know. I don't know. We would have to wait and see. I think Tucker Carlson is going to do a special on that. Hopefully, it don't turn out to be a Rivaldo Rivera going in the Al Capone's thing. Hopefully, the gold is there. I hope so. I hope so. I agree. Mount Rushmore, the Trump Mufon is already there on the right side. Yeah, yeah, it's already there. Yeah, Trump has already plotted that out. You know, Trump was plotting that out when they were taking him to court. He said, not only am I going to win the president, I'm going to be on Mount Rushmore. That's going to be his revenge. The Mount Rushmore was his revenge. He was planning this when they convicted him, when they indicted him. That's when he was like, I'm going to be on Mount Rushmore. They just don't know. They're helping. They're helping him. They're helping him by making him a convicted felon. They were helping him by doing all this stuff to Trump. They were helping him, just like they helped getting him elected. And I shouldn't be frustrated because they helped get him elected. Thank you, Fannie Willis. Thank you, Jack Smith. Thank you, Letitia James. Thank you. It's like y'all help, and y'all gonna help him get on Mount Rushmore too. So thank you. So it's like it's frustrating because you see it, but we won though, so I can't be frustrated because we won. But it's I get frustrated because I get saddened how dumb and stupid people are. Anywho, let me read some of these comments. Trump learned to wield his political power. Also, he got the biggest balls of them all. Chubb says Trump has a gift from God. He seems to know things before it happens. Facts. And he knew to play his cards. Like that art of the deal, he knew Zelensky and he knew Putin were going to be happy about the deal. Damn. He knew that. He knew that. But that art of the deal, I don't understand it like Trump is conveying it because I have not mastered, even though I've read that book, and it's really the art of not only the art of the deal, it's art of negotiation. But I did not see how he got out of that situation, and he not only won, he allowed Zelensky to win. He allowed Ukraine to win. Damn. That's why I say he's the best negotiator because he's able to see things that I didn't see. I didn't see that. I thought Ukraine lost everything. I was like, man, they've lost everything. But no, Trump made it to where the Ukrainian people will benefit and Zelensky will benefit, and they will get out of debt with us. They will get out of the debt with us. They will prosper. We're going to prosper. Russia's going to prosper. And Trump made some more deals on the side with the U.S. and Russia because we about to open up. Man, Trump is a genius, man. Damn. That's why I say he's going to be on Mount Rushmore. Um, let's see here. It's a huge game of risk. It's pretty simple once you take the 30 feet view. I don't think Trump took a risk though. Trump already knew, like Callie, like Chubb says, Trump knows stuff before it happens. He anticipates. Trump is like me. I don't make bets on things that I cannot win. I've only lost one bet, and that's against that was against Jesse because Jesse was like, we betted on Fannie Willis not getting. I said, man, she's either We betted on her getting a pardon or not a pardon or something like that, and I lost the bet. That was the only thing that I got blindsided. But lots my times, if I make bets on something, I'm gonna win because I already see steps ahead, And yeah, so Trump is the same way. He's not gonna make gambles. Trump is not a gambler. Trump is a Trump is a he's a negotiator. But no, he doesn't gamble. He doesn't gamble, you know. And he didn't take no risk. There was no risk involved with the Ukraine situation. They were just cleaning, like Biden took a risk. Well, Biden didn't take a risk. We took a risk. Well, that Biden situation was just a disaster. This idiot, man, he could have been moved his damn truck. I'm sorry, y'all. This dude went in there and shopping in the store and still had his truck at the gas pump. Just, oh my God, people are selfish like that. Selfish like that. Okay, y'all. So, oh, U.S. Army's in the house. U.S. Army, have you ever seen Kelly's Heroes? He's a veteran. I know he's seen it. Your homework tonight, U.S. Army, I think you've already seen Kelly's Heroes. Watch it again because that's about to go down Friday. That's about to go down Friday when Zelensky gets here and signs, the deal. If you've seen Kelly's Heroes, you already about to know what's going to happen. If you already seen Kelly's Heroes, U.S. Army, you already know what's going to happen. Land, resources, and religion. John said land, resources, and religion. I don't agree with the religion part. Now, if you deal with the world of Islam, then yes, about religion. But when you deal with the world of the Western world, it would be land, resources, and money and making deals. We don't really press on religion. That's a whole nother show too. I know Dr. Turley, Steve Turley, he did a thing on the theocracy. We'll never have a theocracy. A lot of people don't understand. Yeah, the founders were Christians, except for Benjamin Franklin, who was an atheist. They despised the theocratic government. They despised how King Henry VIII abused it. They despised on how all the kings, uh, King James, all these kings had a theocratic rule in England. And America, we despised that. We despised it. We despised how the abuse of the power of the church was used. So that's why we have separation of church and state. So yeah, it's a Christian nation, but we will never be a theocracy. No, we'll never be a theocracy. But we are a Christian nation, but there will never be a theocratic rule. I might have to do a whole nother video on that. So, hey Blackson, I just got home, finally caught you live. Oh man, I'm glad you called me, man. I'm glad you're gonna catch me this Sunday too. I'm gonna be on Miss Lynn's show this Sunday. Chubbs, hello U.S. Army. Yeah, U.S. Army's in the house. Welcome, John. Welcome to the channel, man. Subscribe, share, like. Welcome to the channel. Josh is in the house. Did someone say comedy? I'm here. Josh, you are a house comedian. Josh, I just need to know: have you seen Kelly's Heroes? Have you seen Kelly's Heroes with Telly Savalas, Clint Eastwood, and Donald Sutherland and Carol O'Connor? Have you seen that movie? That's all I need to know, Josh. And you'll get the comedy because you're one of the top comedians. You'll get the comedy when you watch that movie. But Kelly's Heroes is a war movie with a touch of comedy in it. But I know all my bros here. This is what I was explaining to Callie. All my bros here most likely have seen Kelly's Heroes. I mean, come on, there's not a movie with Carol O'Connor, Clint Eastwood, Donald Sutherland, Telly Savalas. There is no movie with all these guys, all-star cast, that the bros ain't seen. So like I said, I don't expect my sisters to see it because it's not really it's kind of a bro movie, but it's got a touch of comedy in it and it's got a message in it, and that message is going to be played out. That message is going to be played out when Zelensky gets here and signs over, He's going to be so eager to sign, yes, 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 hooray for Trump, hooray for Putin, me, Zelensky, I love both of those guys. Yeah, yeah. So if you've seen Kelly's Heroes, then you know exactly what's going to happen on Friday. Josh, hey, Sugar Plum. Oh, he must be talking to Kelly. Oh, Callie. Okay, he's talking to Callie. Books used to store knowledge. Yeah. Books were. That's what I was trying to explain to Callie is that comedy wasn't really used in books. Comedy in books were used for mathematics, science, law. Um, it was used for more scholastic stuff, but comedy was born in theater, and they've been doing comedy since the Egyptian times, since the Greeks, since the Persian Empire. They've been doing comedy in theater because I think comedy was hard to convey in a book or in scribes or scrolls and all that. So that's all I was trying to tell Callie is that the comedy, sometimes you just got to watch movies in order to get the satire. Satire is hard to do in books because it's kind of hard to do. Yeah, satire is done on theater, you know. So Kelly said he's so behind in chat. Well, driving. U.S. Army says Ukraine has been using the U.S. Zelensky played Biden like a fiddle. Facts. But that was Biden, though. We got Trump now, U.S. Army. And as you know, I'm preaching to the choir. Biden and Trump ain't the same person, obviously. But you might want to tell Macron that. You might want to tell Boris Johnson that. And you might want to tell Schultz that. You might want to tell the whole NATO. You might want to tell them that Biden and Trump are not the same people, obviously. Because Macron looked lost when he got here. He was like, Ukraine, Ukraine. And Trump was like, yeah, they were not on the same page. So Macron was still on the Biden playbook when Trump was like, no, 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 no. And that's why we didn't go to Riyadh. That's why you weren't allowed in Saudi Arabia. Okay? That's why you weren't allowed in Saudi Arabia. I will talk to Putin. Y'all just go sit down. Y'all go sit down somewhere. Putin, go sit down. I'm saying not Putin. Zelensky, go sit down somewhere. Macron, Boris Johnson, and the rest of you Europeans and NATO, go sit down. I will talk to Putin. Like I said, y'all watch Kelly's Heroes. Watch Kelly's Heroes. I bought some lighter reading with me this time. I am in Oklahoma. Oh, you're in Oklahoma with Josh. Okay, so you where the tornadoes are. You left the earthquakes to get with the tornadoes. You left the earthquakes and Cali's to get with the tornadoes in Oklahoma. Oh my gosh. Read, I'm a redneck. I can't read. It's just the stars. Facts, Josh. So that's what I was trying to explain to Callie. You being a natural comedian, you can't convey comedy in a book. You just can't do it. You cannot convey satire in a book. You have to do it in theater. You have to do it in film. You have to do it on radio. You can't do comedy in a book. It doesn't convey in a book. You know, books weren't meant for comedy. Kelly, they have no idea how to respond to a statement like that. They never heard something. I just want people to stop dying. Yeah. Trump was, Caitlin Collins, you know, I'm going to stop talking bad about Caitlin Collins because I think that's a real woman. I really, at one point, I thought it was a man, but Caitlin Collins is a woman. That's a woman, right, y'all? Let me talk to my women. Let me talk to goddamn Callie, and let me talk to Pinky Wells. Caitlin Collins, is that a woman? Because, man, I feel stupid. I will kick myself if that's a real woman, man. Because I'm like, that look like a dude. But if that's a woman, man, I hope that's a woman, and I will kick myself. I will kick myself if that's a woman. Because she looks too damn perfect. I mean, you know what? That came out wrong. I'm just saying, Caitlin Collins, I don't know, man. I don't know. But y'all let me know. Is that a woman? Caitlin Collins, is that a woman or a man? Because I don't know, man. I don't know. Caitlin Collins, man. She got the. I don't know, man. I'm just saying, y'all. I know I'm bugging out right now, but hey, I don't know. I don't know. Josh, let me know something, man. Is that a woman or a man? Caitlin Collins of CNN, is that a woman or a man? Let me know. Let me end this now. Before I end the show, y'all let me know in the chat, woman or a man. Is Caitlin Collins? Because yes, I'm obsessed with this. I'm obsessed with this. Is that a woman or a man? I need to know. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. Is Caitlin Collins a woman or a man? Y'all let me know. Straighten me out today. Well, before I go, straighten me out. Say, Black son, that's a woman. How dare you? Let me know, and I will take the, I will take the. Um, Please let me know, and I will apologize. I will apologize to Caitlin Collins because, yo, I don't know, I don't know, but y'all straighten me out, y'all straighten me out before I go. Funny, funny, yeah. Yeah, speaking of Fanny, I think you missed it, Josh. You know, remember when Caitlin Collins was interviewing Nathan? They were kind of giving each other googly eyes. And you know Fanny was looking. Nathan Wade was trying to play all cool, but he was trying to, he was like trying to on the down low, trying to like, yeah, girl, I see you, I see you. And Caitlin, she was like, oh yeah, so And I was like, oh, they flirting with each other. She's definitely flirting, but you know, Nathan knew Fanny was funny. Fanny was watching, so he had to be careful. All right, Fanny has to testify under oath about. Oh, you already know, Callie, but she's defiant. I think she would rather go to jail. Like she really think she's above the. You know what? Let me. Callie, I'm not gonna make any more bets, but I'm gonna just say this: Fanny will go to jail before she goddamn give up the goods and the juicy details. She'll go to jail first. You don't know Fannie Willis, man. She is defiant. Her gangster side is coming out. Yeah, like she really, she hung around people like like Suge Knight, Big Nut. She hung around Blood. So, she's from Inglewood, California. So yeah, and her mom was a Black Panther, so she'll go to prison. She'll go to prison. She ain't. I think Fanny's about that life. I know y'all shocked, like what? Black said no. Fanny will go to prison. She's about that life. She will go to prison. She don't. Yo, this is a lie. This is a lie. Like, yo, no, I don't know. I think Fanny will buck. She's bucking. So I don't know, man. The Fanny saga continues. I will keep y'all updated. Obviously can't do it on this show because y'all know if I do anything on Fannie Willis, she deserves her own show. She deserves her own show. So war is bad, okay? Okay. Trump is a humanitarian first. He is a celebrity first. No, Trump, you're right, Kelly. Trump is a humanitarian. He's a president. He's a patriot. He's all that, but he's a celebrity first. And I know from personal experience. I didn't tell y'all. Did I tell y'all? Josh is going to love this story. I was at the Trump Hotel, right? And I was looking at his menu. And so I ordered everything like vegetables and all that. And then people kept saying, well, you don't want any meat or any steak and all that. And I was like, no. Did I tell you about the story when Trump came to my room dressed up as a thing and he served us like he served us? He's like, well, I heard that you didn't want any steak, and I was like, well, but I was surprised. I was like, damn, that's Trump. He came to my room like he does stuff like that because he's a celebrity. Like he lives out his celebrity fantasies. That's why he was on Home Alone. That's why he was on The Fresh Prince. That's how he was on The Nanny and countless other shows and movies. Like Trump loves being in the limelight. That's why he was on WWE, wrestling Vince McMahon. Like Trump will just appear out of nowhere. And so Trump, I guess, took to offense because I'm ordering off his menu in his hotel, and I didn't order any steak. And he's like, well, I mean, we got a special. I mean, he couldn't understand. Like, Trump is not understanding this whole vegan thing. He's like, what? You're such a handsome young man. You don't want any meat? Like, You know, Trump. I was like, oh my gosh, Trump putting me on the spot. Like I just, he's the wrong person to explain veganism to. And trying to eat healthy because he gonna say, "Well, I'm healthy, you know, a lot of salt, y'all." Like it ain't no explaining the whole veganism thing to Trump. And I kind of tried and I failed at it, so I just like, oh gosh. But anyway, I say that to say this is like Trump likes surprising people. Go to the Trump Hotel and order from his menu. Don't order no meat. He is bound if he's in town, if he's out there, he's bound to come to your room and find out why you're not ordering his steaks. Trump steaks. Do y'all remember Trump steaks? Yeah, they're still around. So you better not go to his hotel and not order his steaks. Because he's going to be like, there's a special. What's wrong with you? You better not. Don't trust me. I am the king of vegans. And I tried to, it's no explaining that to Trump. It's just like when Trump, y'all remember when he worked at McDonald's, the girl was like, yeah, but you don't want to put a lot of salt. He's like, no, a lot of salt, a lot of salt. Yeah, so Trump is kind of pig-headed when it comes to like health. My son texts me with like Trump, you know Trump is a meat eater, and I'm like, yeah, I know he's a meat eater, but I'm not. I didn't vote for Trump because of health. I voted so Trump can get this country back in order. He's got RFK for the health, so you know. But anywho, that's discussion me and my son had. All right, y'all, I got to get going, y'all. Fuck that shit. I am not interested in video games. Oh, I'm just saying if you want to do investments, video games is a great investment. You ain't got to play them, Callie. If you invest in them and the game does well, you get paid just like any other thing. Like, I would not, I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke weed. But will I invest weed? Give I return? Yeah. But I don't smoke it. So I'm not saying play the video. I'm just going to say the video games are going to be an industry that blows up. That's all I'm saying. That see, this is why I can't give financial advice to nobody because people take it personal. Like I don't play video games. I'm like ask you. I'm saying invest in Bethesda, invest in Sony, invest in Microsoft, because whatever money they make from GTA, which they're going to make a lot of money from, whichever money, not only GTA but Fallout. Fallout is not only going to make money in video, they're going to make money in this TV series. You get paid from that, but you know what? I got to go, y'all, because I can't begin on. Jesus Christ, because then y'all gonna accuse me of giving out financial advice, and I'm not. I'm not here to do that. I'm just saying, precious metals, rare earth, video games. It's a no-brainer. Video games are becoming one of the most addictive habits, and people of all ages, all races, all sexes, like they got video games on the black market in Saudi Arabia. So I thought not only was black metal taking over the Islamic countries, but video games are. But that's, you know, I just try to, I'm not telling you to play the video game, Kelly. I'm telling you, invest in it. But sometimes, you know, and that's why I just, you know, sometimes that's how I get all this because I be trying to explain something to people. I'm not saying play the video games. I'm saying invest in the video games, Kelly. Invest in the video games, Kelly. You read books, but comedy can't be evaded. It's certain things that just. All right, y'all. I'm out. Shout out to Callie. You know I got a message, Callie. Shout out to Self Boots. Oh, you're new here. Gretchen definitely got that man look. Oh, Belle. You know what? I'm making. You got to Belle. Belle. Okay, Belle. We got to talk about that. I think she's a woman, but the chin can. You can see. You would say that. All I'm saying is I hope Kaylin Collins is a woman. Because if she's a woman, she's a pretty woman. But it's certain aspects of her that's just like, oh, because I was looking at her too much. And I'm like, oh, what's going on here? What's going on right here? I'm just saying, because I was looking at her because she's a nice looking woman. And I was like, but what's going on right here? In the hood, we were taught to look for the Adam's apple. She's got a thick neck. I'm just saying. But you know, you got women bodybuilders, but I'm just saying she's got a lot of testosterone. But there are women who take testosterone, who work out, and I get it, who build muscles. But I'm just saying, Caitlin Collins, what's going on? Is she just athletic and she just has muscles, or what? What's going on? Is that a man or a woman? I'm just being real with y'all. I hope it's a woman because I was looking too hard. And I looked so hard, I was like, whoa, wait, that's a man. So that's all I'm saying. So please, to ease my mind so I can sleep good tonight, please tell me that's a woman. Say, Black son, you stupid, that's a woman. And I will feel much better. Because I looked at her too hard. I was like looking at her and looking at her and looking at her and looking, and I'm looking at her. I'm like, whoa, is that a man? That's all I'm saying. So I'm okay, y'all. Let me much love, bless, much love. Okay, Callie, I see you, baby. Great show, Mr. Black Son. See you on man. Hey, the next show I'm gonna be on. Okay, see you next show. Don't forget, I'm gonna be on Miss Rowland's show. So I'm gonna be on there Sunday with the lovely Miss Rowland and the lovely Prosperity. Now I know those are women. Those are women. You know what I'm saying? Those are women. But Caitlin Collins, I don't know. If that's a woman, she's a nice looking woman, but she's got certain features. Oh, she's got certain features. See, Josh, you can make some jokes out of that. Free material. Our U.S. Army, apparently in 2021, Caitlin Collins came out. No! U.S. Army, please tell me you. Are you serious? U.S. Army, don't play with me, bro. Don't play with me. Are you serious? Apparently in 21, Caitlin Collins came out as a trans. Please don't tell me that. Before I close the show out, U.S. Army, are you serious? Google it. Oh shit! All right, y'all. I'm shutting the show down. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good day. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you, U.S. Army. Okay, so I know I'm not crazy. Oh shit! That's a fucking trans. I was wondering. I said, damn, is that a dude or a woman? Wow. Thank you, U.S. Army. Oh fuck. I'm fucked up now. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.